Onivia, League of Legends highlights.
Punch now, ask questions later.
Yeah, a little bit more playmaking and a little bit more frontline to protect Loken once again. Let's remember, Loken really is the focus of JDG in this split on the other side. Definitely going to have the advantage in the side lane.
And you can already see, like, look, he's going to have the advantage in lane as well. He's got so much poke, and we've seen these dives before.
No way are they diving at level 4 under the tower. They go zoom with the flash, but it's not going to be enough. Tian gets out of the tower. That's a first blood for Khan. Never really gets an opportunity to get into that one unless he's getting ganks. We're going to 1v1 between Tian and Kanavi in the jungle. Tian going to win this one out ever so slightly, but realistically not a whole lot happens.
Yeah, it's more Kanavi trying to give Yagao space to shove in for the Destiny play.
So is Crisp. Destiny comes in and Yagao trying to finish off Tian. The hook is there and they finish the kill. Now JDG have to try and get away from this one, but LWX in from the side as well. JDG have bitten off more than they could chew. Yagao somehow survived, but Kanavi won't be so lucky. Luma over the wall and Loken has to flash, but Crisp follows him, gets the root down with his passive. The rest of the team couldn't get in because of gravity.
Way sooner than Yagao is, and can potentially make these sideline plays, but JDG don't want to give it to him.
He might just get gold carded, death sentence, face breakered, and everything else. But W7D7 gets onto the backline, somehow onto Yagao, can't finish the kill though. JDG get the pick by the skin of their teeth. Now onto Tian, but Crisp and LWX have moved up once again. And well, coming online a lot sooner than you would necessarily expect from a Twisted Fate. Fantastic news for JDG. And the big question is, oh, hang on. Zoom wants a 1v1 onto Khan in the top side. Or maybe just wants a bit of damage, I guess. By JDG. It's going to be Loken and Kanavi able to finish this one off. W7D7 was able to answer with a couple of plates in the bottom side, but certainly can't trade the tower. So that is now going to be a gold swing in favor of JDG.
And this is how JDG want to play this. They got Yagao ahead. Great. He's now a side lane threat. Who's our next threat we need to get rolling on? It's
W7D7 has some damage in the bottom lane. Call of the Forge God comes out from him, gets the knock up onto Zoom. Tian's here as well. This tower doesn't get to exist with Volibear in the mix. They don't even need to ult the tower because they're just going to finish this kill. Now suddenly Yagao, he's bitten off way more than he could chew. Chased down by the entire squad. That death sentence pulls the support away. But Yagao somehow surviving everything here. I don't know how he's doing it, but finally jumped on down. And FPX now back away, back towards the tower because their entire squad is here.
And that tower is going to be able to go down on this next wave if they want to, but they can leave Khan here to just keep that pressure up. The rest of them can get control of this dragon if they want, but looks like they got their eyes on the tower instead.
And look at LWX, he's just shoved that wave out in the mid lane as well. He can now rotate towards the dragon. This is going to be the tower falling with one more auto. And FPX moving in towards the dragon pit. Yagao.
Now they've gotten 2 dragons for themselves. A nice gold lead, but maybe more coming.
Kanavi goes in for this one with the showstopper. W7D7 pulled him by the hook. He's going to find himself a box onto Lumao. As the rest of the squad from JDG getting collapsed on by FPX. They are outnumbered and outgunned. A kill goes the way of LWX, which is the perfect target for FPX. As Loken, he wants to make a play for himself. Khan has to flash away. And I love to see
Call of the Forge God as well. So he's a threat on a side lane and in team fights as well.
There you go. The Call of the Forge God grabbed by W7D7. And it's going to do a lot more damage than Zoom's does. Dragon started off. Destiny going to be channeled here. Yagao gets over to the backline alongside Zoom. So they're looking to make a flank play. Rams charging everywhere across the map. W7D7 getting straight onto Zoom though as the fight really kicks off, and LWX trying to follow up with the damage. In goes Kanavi. The haymaker on to LWX finishes the kill. FPX are faltering in the fight as Kanavi chased down, but FPX, they can't keep going on this one because they're getting surrounded. Kanavi somehow surviving. The ignite is just about enough from Crisp, but Khan falls. So does everybody. Tian the only one remaining.
And JDG find the fight that they needed. Able to position in multiple different corridors means that they can't get all knocked up by the Call of the Forge God from W7D7. The flanks onto LWX. A crazy engage from Kanavi, and JDG come out on top.
And suddenly we see this scaling composition, winning fights in the mid game, which is not the best scenario.
Trying to defend this turret, but not sure if they'll be able to.
I don't know about that one, because JDG are looking real strong. They'll finish this one off. Arrow goes in, but it's on to Zoom. He's happy to tank this one, finds a knock-up as well. And in goes Kanavi, face breaker. There's a Moonlight Vigil and a kill for Kanavi onto LWX. Now W7D7 desperate to escape, but a death sentence and a beautifully named ability for what it does right there. JDG find 2, and they're running a Baron.
They can take this. Welcome to the face breaker.
Well, Khan, it's time to show what you're made of right here. Gets a bit of damage onto Kanavi. I don't see a way for Tian to get into this pit here. Baron will be taken. Tian knocked up, and he might just be taken down as well. Yagao easily has the damage. In fact, it's Zoom to grab that kill for himself. 9-7 on the score to reduce the impact of this kind of level of Aphelios right now. He's only 2-0-2 on the scoreboard, but he's 50 CS up. And he has got a whole bunch of turret plates. He's got a whole bunch of...
It is absolutely insane. And what you try and do is FPX here. I mean, JDG have Baron. They're sieging up. They're only...
Tell me, you're the analyst.
I know. That's the problem is...
This is rough right now for FPX as they've got to try and find some miracle fight, some way to start something. But this inhibitor, I don't think they can defend it. I don't think even if they go for a fight that this is winnable right now. Lumao looking for a hook, but doesn't quite connect. And this siege can continue all day long. Still 40 seconds on this Baron. Loken just going to be able to throw these turrets out to keep doing the damage. He's got the Calibrum for range onto this inhibitor as well. And in the meantime, Yagao just sets it up in the mid lane.
And you've got no real hope here. FPX try to look for the engage on Yagao.
The hope is a play onto Yagao, but Dredgeline is going to go wide, and that means now JDG, they make the counter play. Into the base they go. Tian jumps into the middle of the fray, but he's not going to be able to finish anybody off. Zoom just tanking the tower in the meantime. Khan just getting 1v1 by the AD carry here as Loken annihilates every minion in sight, and now he moves his eyes over towards FPX's health bars. LWX went down during the scrap, but this is going to be a second inhibitor. And I don't think JDG are going to try and force the issue on the game just yet, but I mean, the game is just about kind of insane steal.
If Tien dies, though,
look,
the whole game goes down.
They're committed to this one, but the gold lead is still 8,000, and that is going to be the end of LWX already. Loken finishes the kill as Crisp jumps into the fray as well, but he's just not tanky enough. 2 kills for the Aphelios, and the only thing I'm looking at is how many kills can Loken get in this fight. There's the triple. Now on towards DoingB as well. A crit would do the job, but Yagao steals it. That's just rude.
Come on. But either way, JDG will close out this game in a commanding fashion, and FPX are just left scratching their heads.
Well, you know what? When we came into this one saying this is the modern grudge match of the LPL, JDG say it's not much of a grudge. It's more a pest control right now. 1-0 for JDG as they crush FPX in 30 minutes.
And it just looked like JDG had full control.